Hey Soccerinos, it's me, John Jermakian. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot of these lately. Now I have to really catch up because we're close to May, so I'm gonna have to really speed this up. First, I gotta put a little more light in here. There we go. There we go. Yes, in full Mexican attire because Mexico is playing today, thank God. But but today we're gonna be talking about. So this is another how they got their moment. Damn, I don't even remember the name of the show I made. I'll figure it out when I put it up. So this is how they got their short version. Now this is another newcomer, and it's Cameroon, believe it or not. Yes, and uh, and as usual, national anthem of Cameroon. Hold on, my mistake. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's start over. There we go. National anthem of Cameroon. National anthem of Cameroon. Now, a little known facts. They don't kind of have a nickname, but I think when the World Cup begins, but this is the nickname I'm gonna give them because their men's national team's name is the Indomitable Lions. So this is the Indomitable Lioneses. Now, now here's the thing: their previous attempts have always been foiled. Well, not 100% of the time. Not 100%. Actually, damn. I'm actually right on this one. Well, one. So let's see. This is going to be the seventh edition. So 6 out of their previous 7 attempts were all foiled by this one team. Okay. In the previous attempts, in 1991, when they first started out, the final round, it was a loss. It was a two-game aggregate. They lost 6-0 to this team. They withdrew from the 1995 competition. They placed fourth in the 1999 competition, but the team that they lost to was the same team that defeated them back in 1991. This is for 1999. 2003 third place. They I think. Oh yeah, they didn't lose to this team. They didn't lose to this team that time around. So okay, but the 2007 they got fourth place. Shootout loss to a different team. The team that got them into fourth place was the same team that I'm referring to. And in 2011, 4 years prior, they lost. They got fourth place again because in the semifinal they faced this team. This team once more. This team once more. And the team I'm talking about, and we're gonna get to them eventually when I catch up on a few things, is Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria has been their. Damn, I'm trying to think of an allegory here or metaphor. I don't know the term. So Nigeria has been their kryptonite. There we go. Has been their kryptonite, but now, now since the format got bumped up from to two African teams to three African teams, this means that it was possible for them to go there. But now we get to the segment of how they got there. Cameroon have always got into the Final Four when it came to attempting to get into the World Cup. But 4 out of their last 7 attempts, okay, I made a mistake there. Well, yeah, if you think about it, yeah. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Sorry about that. They came up short, and that was because Nigeria stopped them every time. Actually, yeah, they have stopped them every single time. I researched that part. They didn't do it. Nigeria can't stop them. But I did read about. I forgot to mention the 1995 thing. They withdrew, but what was going to happen? I think they were going to lose to Nigeria again. Since 24 teams have been enacted in this year's tournament, meaning that 3 African teams can come. Cameroon won their group by beating South Africa 1-0, Algeria 2-0, but lost to Ghana 1-0, but still managed to get the first group. They won their group that way. In the semifinal, they faced Ivory Coast and won in the last two minutes of extra time to win 2-1, giving them a place for Canada. Despite losing to Nigeria in the final 2-1, again, they cannot beat Nigeria when it comes to this. Finally, they got to the World Cup. So yeah, it's kind of like a Cinderella story in a way. And funny thing is, I am gonna go see Cameroon when they play in Vancouver. So they're good. So the group that they're in is with Japan, Switzerland, Cameroon, Ecuador. We already covered Switzerland. We haven't covered Ecuador yet. I believe that's going to be the next team. I gotta make sure if I'm correct on that. Their first game is against Ecuador on the 8th of June. Japan versus Cameroon. They face Japan on the 12th. Then they face Switzerland in their last game on the 16th. Like I said, I'm not predicting teams until we get into May when they finally have a full list of those things. So that'll do it for Nigeria. But a little quick thing. Abby Wambach has decided not to play in the National Women's Soccer League. I don't know which one. Which league it is. I know one of them got folded but turned into a different league. She's not going to play for her team this year because she wants to focus on the World Cup. As much as I think that's a good thing, doesn't that sound like someone did that already and look what happened? I'm not saying it. No, he did come back to his team, but he started not performing the way he was supposed to perform, if you get what I mean. And I'm talking about the opposite of number 20 for Abby Wambach. 10 digits less. I am talking about Landon Donovan because it sounds like the same scenario. But then you have another incident, which I'm not going to cover today. Okay, first off, news. Yeah, today at 5, Mexico and Ecuador are going to be facing today. And unfortunately, I'm going to miss the first half because I have an indoor game on that day. But if we win, we're in the playoffs. But I gotta go see the other team play to make sure that they, as much as I wish them well, I kind of hope they lose. Otherwise, we're out of the playoffs, dude. That could have been, dude, we could have had that other team last week. But, yeah, I'm not wishing for them to lose, but, dude, I want to go into the playoffs for once. But, we'll see then. So, until then, the next team, I'll have a full list there. I'm actually going to go over the next team in an hour, so expect another video soon. So, until then, later, Soccerinos.